really proud of our players. Our theme this week was we didn't need luck. That was our theme. I didn't think we needed luck. We just need to play our best. And it wasn't the cleanest for us, but we played hard for 4 quarters. We stayed together. They worked together. They believed. And they made enough plays to win a game. And I couldn't be more proud of our coaches, the staff, everybody involved. What a tremendous opportunity. This is, a program-changing type win, no different than when they beat Alabama a while ago. So, we want to continue to move forward as a program in the changes of college football, and hopefully with a win like this, our supporters will really start to, back our program in a major way, so we can continue to find ways to move forward.
Coach, this is the first team in NIU history to ever be a top 5 team. What does that mean for you in your 6th year?
Yeah, no, I think it means we built it the right way. We develop, we recruit, we find the right type of kids that want to work and want to grind and not affected by outside things. We built a great culture here, a family atmosphere. Guys love coming into the building. We love being around them. And you do it step by step along the way. You don't take any shortcuts. Things like this become possible.
Coach, Antonio Brown had 199 yards in the first half.
Did he?
Yeah, and I'm wondering 2 things. Did you think that he could pull that off? And if you do, how did you game plan to allow him to do that? Because Notre Dame's got a pretty darn good line in the center.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best backs in the country, bar none. I know people talk about the kid from Boise State and all that. He's one of the best backs in the country if he wants to be. And did I believe he can have a game like this? I did. And we were going to plan it that way. Now, he did, he was cramping up in the second half. We used him a lot, but I said, hey, you did more than enough to help us be in position to win the game. So, we're not going to play you if you're not 100%. He wasn't. But I told Mike Turner before the game, I need a Mike Turner performance in this game. And he showed up in a big way, big way, especially with the slant early, catching the ball, doing a bunch of different things. I think he showed why I believe he's one of the best kept secrets in America. And I'm proud of him, proud of his growth. Young man been through a lot, and he continues to persevere.
That last drive, you're without Brown, you're without Rudolph. What was it like seeing, you drive down the field for a game-winning drive with 2 of your best offensive linemen?
Yeah, we have a deep football team. I had no concern. We got guys that can go in there and make plays. I told you guys all preseason, we got 80 guys that we can go win with. And so you may look at Rudolph being down. Rudolph went down the first half. And you may look at, but we got guys stepping up. Dane Partridge, Gavin Williams. We got a bunch of different guys stepping up in moments, and they believed and they worked together. And there's a next man up mentality. And so we've done a great job building the roster in a way that we can withstand, and they did today. Going to a Catholic high school in Fort Wayne, and all my buddies are Notre Dame loyalists, but they supported NIU today, and I certainly appreciate that.
Coach, Kate Hopperman has the 2 field goal last night, and makes a difference in not 1 but 2 plays. Just what's it like to have a guy like that who can, make such a difference?
Yeah, no, we knew we had to sell out. We had to sell out at the end of the first half and at the end of the game, and those guys, wow, just unbelievable effort, tenacity to get in there and block the kick.
Was there something you saw change defensively for you guys from that first drive of the game, pretty much for the rest of the game?
No, we just settled in. We settled in. They made some plays in the first drive. They got into manageable situations on 3rd down. They got the run game going early. But then, when it became you got to make plays on 3rd down, and they were longer situations, they tried to screen. We knew, okay, they're not going to try to push it down the field. So we got to play good coverage. We did, and when they pushed it down the field, we made plays on the ball.
Coach, I know it's probably hard to process without watching the film, but of all the big plays in the entire 60 minutes, any of the 3rd or 4th down, even second, any particular plays that really stood out that you felt may have been a turning point for you? Obviously that last 4th down, but anything else that really stood out where, so we really needed that in the worst way.
I think the slant in the first quarter to the interior bound, to me, once that happened, there was like a belief and a confidence to say game on. And I thought that was the changing point. Ethan made a great throw, he made a great catch, and then at that point we were in attack mode after that.
One more, go ahead.
Coach, would you define this win as, you know, the biggest win in program history for you?
Yeah, you know, that's hard for me to do, right? Because, you know, I wasn't around for every win. It's certainly the biggest win in my 6 years. You know, I'll let everybody else talk. I don't want to take away from any team that played a tremendous game when they played. I just don't want to do that. But it's certainly the biggest win in my tenure and a top 5 win, and I'm happy for our players.
Coach, you talked about what
I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
you talked about what the win means for your players and your staff, but what does it mean personally for you at your alma mater winning?
Yeah, no, I mean, I was flushed with emotion after the game, just because, you know, to do things the right way, it takes a tremendous amount of discipline, right? And it don't always look the way, like these players will tell you all week, I was like, get your study tables in. If you don't get your study tables, you are not getting on the bus. And you just have to be diligent, right? Football can't be the end-all, be-all. We are trying to create men that's going to be productive in society, and I take that very, very seriously. That's why I came back to college, to help grow these guys. The win is great, but we still got to handle our responsibilities as a student athlete. And I believe in that. That's how I was brought up. That's changed my life when I was in college. And I want to try to change these guys' lives long term. And that's just really, really important to me. We don't take shortcuts, and we don't cut corners.
Skyler.
Coach, during Tuesday's pressers, you said you told your players that you don't need them to be Superman, you just need them to play their best. If they play their best, to live the results wherever they may be.
And we won.
How do you feel like the players lived up to that?
Yeah, we won the game. So they believed, they did it, and they got the reward. And what a great atmosphere.
Coach, I think when people think about NIU, the football program, they think about like Jordan Lynch and the Orange Bowl. Maybe the casual fan thinks that, like, how much can maybe this win change, I don't know, not the narrative around the program, but like almost usher in a new era maybe of NIU football?
Yeah, I hope this one brings support, you know, financial support. You know, it's a new era of college football, NIL and all these different things, right? And so if we want to continue to build the program, my whole vision for this program was to play so well, we can increase student attendance, increase exposure. That was all because this is home for me. I love NIU, I was raised here, and that's what I want to continue to do for generations to come.
Coach, what could be, this is a good question, Donna. What possibly could be the biggest story nationally in college football was what transpired today.
Yep.
I'll even, Ethan can answer too if he wants, either one of you. What does that mean?
No, I think it's huge. I think it's even more huge that we have a bye week next week. Right? So, make it the biggest story today and tomorrow. I'm good with that. We got enough time to get ready for our next opponent. But if we had another game, can you imagine trying to get you guys brought down and, hey, you got to execute and blah, blah, blah. So we got some time to get them back, let them enjoy this, have some fun. And but as far as the exposure, you know, I can't wait to watch ESPN when I get home.
Here's a big question that everyone's asking. You guys in the playoff picture now?
Hell no. we got to win 1 week at a time. Our goal is to be 1-0 every week. And I'm not naive to this process. So we need to continue to win and stack wins, and then at the end of the season, we're not even going to go there. It's week 2. So
Choice of beverage tonight?
water.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.